Hello, welcome back. Last time, after much effort, I got this room finally done, and started to figure this one out, which has a very large amount of things happening in it that I don't fully understand. So, things that I know right now. A tar baby will spawn here. I need to remove this tar blob, which means going in here, breaking those broken walls, while the tar mother is still up, and removing that tar blob. I can get to these two orbs, which lets me in there, by going to this one first, then going around this way to that. This spawns a lot of tar babies. This rattlesnake, I think I figured out the purpose of the rattlesnake is to go here to stop this from becoming a problem by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Seems like I want the rattlesnake to stay there for a while, so I don't want to drop both of these trapdoors as soon as I go in here. I can go through here once, and then a second time if it's the last thing I do. If it's the last thing I do, then I need to be very quick about this, because otherwise this is going to grow out here and start spawning babies there, 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 and there. So I'm going to have to be efficient about everything on top of everything else I'm doing in here. I think a good first goal is to hit these two orbs, go here, strike that one, go out this way without dropping the trapdoors. Rattlesnake perhaps is the last thing I kill, which is concerning. Concerning because there's a lot of tar baby spawning potential here and here. Let's see, so those are opened by that. One thing I don't understand is why this opens that. How would I sequence this? No, I was going to let the rattlesnake in there before I do this. Okay, sure, so let's try that and see what happens. And if I'm doing that, then I'm going to do this. Because I do need to be very efficient about things. Regardless of the speed of getting there, those guys have stopped that from growing. That's why this route works. So there's that. You're open. Seems like an okay place to go. So if I'm in here, that opens that, which is cool. I can't actually... I might want some tar babies down there somehow to stop this from growing too much. Maybe not, though. Alright, so here's something I have yet to figure out. How exact... Oh, well, there's a problem. So I need to time that... Oh, I need to be extremely quick here. Hang on. So if I go back to, sure, here, this is fine. I think I need to wait for another cycle, because I need tar babies not to be clogging up the works here. Rattlesnake has to get through. Best way to do that is maybe, what, like this? That was not great, but maybe it'll do. You can go in there, that's fine. Alright, so having done that, none of those will grow anymore. However, I need to time that carefully because this rattlesnake is very interested in getting caught in those arrows. I have not found a timing sequence that actually lets me make that happen, because your preference is horizontal right now, you're going to go north. I need verticality for this, but this seems to be set up in such a way that, well, now hang on. If vertical ends right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, hang on. So, like... No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no, if it changes right there... Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Like this? No, you turn horizontal then. Like this? No, you turn horizontal then. And this is what I already tried. So, vertical. Horizontal, 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 horizontal. I don't have the turns for that. I can't possibly have a tar baby... I can possibly have a tar baby in there, changing things a little bit. Because I can get back in. These are opened by that. This is the only thing that closes this. I don't understand why this exists. Or maybe I do. Maybe I need to come through here to clean up tar babies at some point somehow. Yeah, suppose I actually... Maybe this is set up to be impossible to actually guide the rattlesnake through. Maybe. And I have to actually jam up the works with tar babies. That sounds reasonable. So if I've done that, that means I would at some point come in here, clean them up, do that to close that off, so that more can't get in. That's a lot of work, a lot of time spent when I have a... Well, do I have a time limit there, though? I don't know! This is an enormously complicated room. Okay, so... Let me make sure I've tried every possible timing of this rattlesnake. I have not... If I could get there one turn earlier, you would be horizontal for a turn, then vertical, 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 vertical. Horizontal, horizontal, no good. I'm pretty sure I need tar babies in here, somehow. Guiding them all in there is going to be a pretty tough process. Alright, where was I just now? I killed some of those. What if instead of killing them, I get them in here? And what if I do that several times, make sure they've filled up all the force arrows in ways I don't want the serpent to go? Everybody in there. I feel like I don't actually want to fill up all the force arrows, because some of them... some of them will be correctly handled by the rattlesnake, but not all of them. And I can't put too many tar babies in there, because then rattlesnake doesn't have a clear path. Oh, this is going to be terrible. Getting some there is possible. Like those two could do it. Whoa! Alright, you two, if you go in here, and then do this. And that. I have too much tar in there, but maybe I can pull some out. Okay, well you're gonna be a jerk about it, for some reason. Turn order. Fine, if I can get one there, that's good enough. So... how's that look? It doesn't look good, but maybe it's what I need. Alright, now I need this clear of any tar babies that are not on force arrows. The place I was heading... This is happening and I'm not happy about it. The place I was heading was in here, eventually. I'm kind of worried about the status of this tar, though. I think I've taken way too long on that. I just want to see what this does to the rattlesnake. Like, that should be very easily navigable by a rattlesnake right now, right? Yeah, whatever, you can come along, I guess. And I don't actually have to worry too much about preferences. I just need you not to be horizontal for that, and everything else works itself out, I believe. Okay. So despite all the mess that's going on over there, just ignore that for now. Rattlesnake will go into the correct place. So you're in there. Now, from this point, I would need to do... I couldn't do that. Well, no, I already used that orb. I need to do this thing. Okay, so that's that part done. This has made a huge mess, so I just need to be quicker about the rest of the stuff I do. At this point, what I would do is... I do not drop the trapdoors, I think. Those stay as they are. Why? Okay, I'm not sure about that one. But for now, I'm not going to drop those trapdoors. So supposing I were able to get in there and clean that up, which, with the mess I've made here, there's... I might be able to get in there, maybe. This annoyance still exists. Alright, let's pretend I've gone in there and cleaned that up. My next move would be to do this. So having done that, that's closed, nobody else comes in. I might need to do a second cleanup round there, or maybe if I execute this well enough, that's unnecessary. I don't know. So I can come out here. Then I would end up right here. Maybe I would have a mess to clean up here. Actually, so like, is the state I'm in right now necessarily unsolvable? Whoa. I mean, it probably is, but I don't know for sure just looking at it. Like, maybe this is a very inefficient but still possible solution. Okay, so I definitely can't do that. Alright, sure. So that's there. Alright, so that's happened, which is annoying, so I have to wait. I do need to be standing there. So how about if I clean this up a little more? There we go. Alright, so that's clean. So what I would need to do at this point... nobody closes that. I would need to not have so much tar here that that all happens. These are... not particularly accessible. Or are they? So from here, you're going to go that way, you're going to go that way, and things are okay, kinda. So if my only enemies are there and... I don't know that I'll be able to cut my way out of that. In fact, I'm pretty sure I won't. But let's pretend I can. Otherwise, I think I can actually clear this. No, not from there. Has to be here. Yes? No, no. Made it. Good. Wait a second. Yeah. That rattlesnake can still come to me. Gonna have to fight it in here, which will be annoying, but doable. Unless you do that sort of thing. Okay. Still, though. Let's see, what's the correct manipulation for this? That's not really okay unless they're facing this way, then maybe. Okay, good. I think I can survive now. Mm-hmm. Alright, so that's a clear. If I could somehow reach that exit, which I certainly cannot now, but if I could somehow, this would be fine. Alright, so that worked, other than too much tar growth. So if I do exactly what I did there, whatever the heck that was, then that's doable. My biggest time waste was getting tar babies in there. I think I might need to choose... Well, now hang on. The only place tar was growing unbounded was from here. So if I can cap that off while I'm in here taking care of this business, then that's still kind of fine. It caps itself off there, and as I saw, if it gets here, that's not a failure. Okay. So just have the tar capped while I'm doing this, and maybe it'll be okay? Cool. What was my next task? I could do this now. Right? I'm not in a hurry for anything else, right? Yeah, I think doing this now is a fine choice. Right. That gives me the chance to cap this off before I go in there, I think, kinda. Will this do it? Yeah, that could. Although, I don't have to worry about that if it hasn't grown more than that first. Okay. So... Question is, where exactly are the most important spots for tar babies? Here's one. Because snakes like to go north. I can manipulate it through here and here, no problem. There is fine, there's fine, there's fine. Here is fine. Here might be... This might be necessary. So I'm just looking at these two. Those seem to be the crucial ones. Okay. What if I only block those two? Well, I can't only block those two, but what if I focus only on blocking those two and stop when I've otherwise done my business here? This one is hard to block. I could skip that if I block these two, but those two are also hard to block. I need to do this from outside. I can't be in here doing this. Right. Okay. So back up. I'll go down this way. So what were the spaces? That was an important one, and yeah, I need just enough other tar babies to allow you guys to get where you need to go. This was an important one, and if I get that, then that's enough. With one more in there, I can do it. No, false. I need a few more. Alright, there we go. That's enough. Those have formed a nice cap up there, so it's a shame to have to go around like this, but I do have to. I can recap it. Okay, done. That's enough things blocked for the rattlesnake to get exactly where it needs to be. There are only two excess ones that I can clean out of there pretty easily. Okay. Now, what I need to do here is make sure that's capped off. And that means I'm going to have to cut it from there. Done. Okay. So just survive. So with this setup, those are going to go in there. That's a problem. Maybe I do need to do that quicker. That is a problem, right? I can't get them out. Yeah, that is a problem. Okay. So, what can I do differently? Let me see if I'm not happy with the way I did that setup. Let me see if I can do that quicker. I don't necessarily have to do it now, even. I can do other stuff quicker and do that later, right? Okay. So complicated as this room looks, each individual task isn't actually that bad, kinda. So if I want to be quick... Wait. I didn't actually do that. I would go in here, that opens that, and that caps that off, which is cool. Rattlesnake then needs to move, so I do need the setup now. Okay, fine. So this was really the important one. Going in here myself is not useful. This is definitely a monster maze. I need to... Alright, so with that controlled, if I can just stay down here as much as I can, then maybe that's good enough. Yeah, because that gives me a lot of extra time. I will be pulling those out because I need to pull tar babies out of there. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yep. This is fine. This is fine. That's enough to do what I need to do. Done. That's there. That's all I needed. Yikes. Yikes. Alright, now. This is clean enough. That has plenty of time. Go quickly. Although I need to wait for this, because I need this to be, like, fully clean. Sure. You're fine. You'll just get stuck. Well, you won't get stuck, but you can... You're not causing anybody any problems. Okay, so that's open. This will cap that, which is good. Okay. Next step, do this at an appropriate time, which is not now. Need to wait a little bit. Now should be fine. Make sure Rattlesnake gets through there and does not get caught on anything. Oops, that's fine. Good. Clear. Now clear. Alright. It is not time to do that. I feel like I've forgotten a step. Alright, so that's safe. That's fine. Everything looks okay here. So next action is to leave trapdoors, do this, get out here and clean up this. Make sure that remains fine. And clean up this. I can clean this up without without disrupting that too much. So I think I'll do that before I worry about those. Okay. I can't though. No, that's going to disrupt that. Because that guy was there waiting for me. Fine, I'll just wait. I am worried about this. Maybe I'm doing this in the wrong order. I don't know. Maybe this is fine. That didn't seem like a good plan. That seemed like a terrible plan. This seems like a better one. But it's not because that happened now. Maybe that is necessary. Can I... What if I time that differently? No, that's... best timing I'm gonna get, huh? With respect to that, at least. Alright. So I just have to accept that I need to do this. Yeah, need to do that to keep those out. Then go back. All the while, this is growing unchecked. I mean, I can trim it, but I'm not sure I can cap it. And if I want to trim it, I gotta get there quicker than I actually can. Okay, so I'm worried I was too slow in that. No, that's trimmable. Kinda, maybe. Sorta. I may have to let it grow again. A lot of stuff I don't like is happening here. That's nice. That's a good shape. Okay. You're fine. I feel like I should do this since I can. Yeah. Yeah. Man. There we go. Sure. Whatever. Okay. So without having made a big mess out here, this should allow me to once again clear the room and actually get out this time. What am I doing? Hang on. What's my plan? I need to go down through here, kill this, open that, kill that. Wait, what about all these? I need to guide them down to me to kill them down there, I guess. Okay, fine. What I'm wondering is, okay, so let's see, 1, 2 more cycles and this spawns one there, but that might still be fine, maybe? Alright, everybody down to me. I can do a little better. There we go. Yeah, that's all cuttable. That is fine. Great. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. Okay. Now just don't die to this, if possible. Great, great. Looks good. Doesn't look good anymore, unless you happen to go... Nope. Okay, fine. Better. Done. Okay. Wait, something's wrong here. I have tar babies that I have to kill because this has to be the... Okay, right. That was... I knew I'd forgotten something. I can do this. Okay. So I do need to, in fact, worry about that. What's the best way to do that? So that does that, which is pretty good. This is complicated. Alright, I have a plan, I think. Good. One more growth is going to spawn some over there. Okay, so this is... It's hard to get the timing right on this. I think this is going to be... no, there's not nearly enough time to kill you before that grows again. And, okay, so this last little bit's tricky. That doesn't save me much time. That saves me, like, no time. How's this? That's no good. I don't have enough time. Like, yeah, the problem is I need to go in here with this all cleaned up. I could let that spill out just a little bit. Maybe that's the way to do it. Yeah, that's gonna have to be it. Just like this. No, you're there. That's a problem. Oh, man. If it went the other direction, it'd be okay. Ugh. I'm not feeling too good about what's happening right now. I don't feel like this leads to a good place. But maybe it will. If I've done that, okay, I need to do this, and one more, and that's no good. It's because it's there. No! Ah! Okay, how do I solve that? Do I need to keep it from growing for longer? Let me try this again. Because I'm not convinced this can't work. So the idea with this was... Okay, The problem with this is that... this is gonna... Okay, I kinda know what I need to do, sort of. If I can have this capped at both ends somehow... Like, if I could get a little further ahead of that guy... Yeah, I can make this happen. I can make this happen. If I'm already down here, and somebody comes in from there, when I'm like this, I have enough time to make him go in there. Yes, that will maybe solve some of my problems, maybe. So the plan was, move out of here at the last minute so that I kill those, go down here so those get out, don't have to wait for them, I can go in there, kill the Tar Mother. Okay, right, they have to at least get past there. One more growth is fine. This seems promising. This seems very promising. I think that's it. Yeah. I haven't left any mess behind. Everything is fixable. Cool. Now to survive Rattlesnake and I'm good. This room was kind of ridiculous. But not as ridiculous as some of the others have done recently. Like, this was doable. It was just a lot of very complex steps to finish. Cool! Done! Yay! Woo! 19th place. Another unique score. Alright, so one more red room left on the level, and the secret, which I'm not looking forward to, but I'm going to have to do at some point. This one looks kinda... well, I haven't stopped to really process it yet, but I guess I'll figure it out when I get there. Those are going to grow... okay. Alright, I'll see you next time for this last room, and hopefully I can finish this level. Other than the secret, I guess I'll do the secret before moving on. I guess. We'll see. Alright, I'll see you next time.